Good morning YouTube, it is Monday morning and we're off to the gym. So recently we have been training in the morning because it just sets you up so amazingly for the day. So we're literally going to go there right now and get the week started off right. I'm going to film some content and then get into living life, the fucking best life. Let's go. So, I need to give a massive shout out to my dad because look at this jacket. Gave me a while back. It wasn't even really meant to be for me. It didn't fit him. It's actually the best thing I've ever had. It's super warm. It's got unbelievable pockets. I've got two 1.5 litre bottles in there. Just like a one-man army here going. It's mad. Alright, so motivation right now is really high. And it could just be the pre-workout talking. But we're coming towards the end of January. And I've actually been doing dry January. Now, if you've been watching the content and stuff like that, you probably know I don't drink all the time, but I do go out from time to time. But something I do, or did, quite a lot was smoking weed quite often. In the full of January, I basically stayed off it, and it's actually massively, in my opinion, got my head in the right headspace. Feeling so much clearer, so much more positive, and just so much more motivated day to day to go and kind of get my shit done and to get my shit together. Because in the past, like, I feel as if I always wanted to achieve big things and spoke about doing it, but never really ever put the energy into pursuing it properly because I was too busy getting caught up in the kind of typical lifestyle, like partying and smoking all the time and just being, I don't know man, a lazy, unmotivated guy. So feeling good and ready to go smash this week. Nothing better than waking up on a Monday, really motivated and ready to go.
Lord have mercy. Pain in my heart from early. It's hard to be clean-hearted in a world that's dirty.
You know, so something that I realised recently was basically wasn't training hard enough. So I always prioritised form over everything, and form is definitely the most important thing. But what I found is I just wasn't pushing myself enough. I wasn't really like testing my limits properly. I thought I was getting to kind of failure, and then I went to train with another guy, Kyle. Shout out to Kyle. And I seen him. He was like a much younger boy, lifting heavier weights than me, but much heavier. And I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I actually tried lifting a bit heavier, and what I basically found out was I wasn't pushing myself hard enough. And it's so easy just to sit within the comfort zone and do what you think is enough. But the thing is, you never know it's enough until you don't have enough. So since then, I've basically been trying to train a lot harder and lift a lot heavier weights, pile the weights on to the bar when I'm going. So there, we just hit 60 kg on overhead press, which I'm pretty happy with.
When I'm caught in a hood, when I spoke, they heard me. Had to let go of the things that hurt me, things that weren't me. Lord have mercy. Tired of feeling pain, hoping that nobody noticed. Feeling the guilt and weight of times I've broken my focus. Lord have mercy, recreating my oxytocin. I know it's a process, closing the doors of shame that were open. I wanna look to the light and focus. Look to the light and focus, Jah know I can't be hopeless. Jah know I can't be folding. I need to find my way because there's no peace in coasting. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
So recently I've been having just such better workouts, such a better mindset. And I touched on it earlier to do with kind of like staying off the marijuana, the weed. I don't know why this is marijuana, it seems unusual for me to say that. But I think another form of this motivation is now my kind of like deeper meaning to why I'm doing PT. Because like I found in the past I've always been focused on chasing more like financial gain, more status, shit like that. And it's quite like a selfish goal in a way. And what I found, I'd easily burn out and like kind of give up because I'm like, who cares if I've not got fucking £1 million in the bank? Who cares if I've not got fucking however many followers and shit like that? And like when it was such a superficial motivation, it was just so easy to give up. But recently the motivation's changed and it's all about like basically try to help guys get their life together, which fitness should be all about. Because it is that powerful, it can literally change some people's lives. It changed my life for the better. Got me away from a lot of bad habits and like bad circles I was in. Like I loved the people who I was hanging about with, but it was wrecking my life and not really letting me get anywhere in life. And just ever since I kind of got into the whole fitness thing, my life has just got progressively better. But I think now having like a true purpose of what I'm doing this for is making all the difference, because I never run out of motivation, because every day I have to get on, post a video, do a workout or whatever it may be. I just think about that one person who could see it that day and drastically change their life, you know what I mean, and that just gets, it's just so much more deeper now. But the kind of moral of that story is like, as much as it's good to go and do fitness and get in shape and stuff like that, another important factor is how much it affects your mindset, you know what I mean, how much it affects your overall mental health. I've got a client, Blair, and like there's a video on my Instagram story I'm talking about how much it's changed his life, like his whole outlook in life, and like, they're the things that really matter. Yes, it's nice getting guys shredding six packs and all that sort of shit, but what's better is changing their life for the better. And then once they start living that lifestyle, they go and inspire other people to be better. And it's just a positive, self-fulfilling cycle that just keeps spreading and spreading. And that's the whole meaning. It's another reason why I changed my whole my profile picture, was to kind of like remove myself from it. It's not about me anymore, it's about you. So, you may notice if you've been watching the last couple of YouTube videos, I do pretty much the same workouts repeatedly. Now, I don't do the same workout for months and months on end, but I do stick to the same programme for a total of 90 days. Sometimes a little bit shorter, depending. Within that 90 days, I will kind of slightly alter and up the volume in some different things. But to build muscle, it's all about consistently hitting the same exercises and getting stronger in the exercises. If you're changing it up every workout, it's hard to be able to tell if you're actually making progress or not, because you're just doing random shit all the time.
Do you think enough for you?
Aye. That one's alright, take that one.
Steak.
So when I'm going for the steaks, I try and look for the ones that are the least marbly, because they've got a wee bit less fat in them and a bit more protein.
That was a good wee bit to get.
Right, okay, we've just finished in Aldi getting the food shop in for like the next 4 to 5 days. I'm going to show you basically some of the stuff we got in the haul, but literally you can go spend about £45 and you've got pretty much all your meals you need for the week to go and get absolutely huge. It's definitely doable on a budget, but something we want to both touch on now is bot food. So first of all, what is a bot to you?
You define a bot.
Right, okay, so I believe a bot, probably heard the term getting used more and more. I believe a bot is somebody who doesn't really think for themselves, just follows what they're told off the media, off mainstream news, all that sort of shit, and just believe, okay, that's correct, and don't actually think for themselves. Pre-programmed the bots. The typical bot lunch, right, this is something I want you to avoid from now on, is meal deals. There's a reason they're so fucking cheap. And why is that reason they're so cheap?
Because they're a lot of shite.
Exactly. They're shite. Food that is good costs money. Food that is shit is pretty cheap.
Anything you can usually buy, you can eat right then and there. It's usually not good.
Preservatives. Preservatives? Preservatives, sweeteners, all these different things. But aye, bot food will keep you dumb, stupid, weak, shrink your balls, and all that shit stuff you don't want. what's happening, people? So we're just back. We're there. Whew, I'm absolutely sweating my pan in. Whew. We're just back from the gym and the food shop, and I'm going to quickly show you some of the groceries that we got in. Now, I know you can't see this table, but the angles, you just got to deal with it. So all this cost about £45, and that's for 2 people to eat for probably the best part of 45 days. Now, I do have some things in, like butter, like rice, like olive oil, and then some seasonings and shit. But other than that, that's pretty much the whole shebang. Oh yes, protein, obviously for Spartan. But that's pretty much the full shebang, okay? So I'm going to start with the carbs. I'll start with the protein actually, that makes more sense. So the protein section, what we've got a kilo of chicken breast. We have eggs, there's 10 in there. Would have been ideal to get 12, but you can only find 10. And then we've got 4 steaks, so 2 steaks each throughout the week. And they were the big cost in the actual shop. So they added like £20 to the shop itself. So you could literally probably get a lot more for maybe like £30, maybe about £20 for one person. So that's the protein sources: chicken, steaks and eggs. Pretty much what we're going to be having for our main meals every single night. Then what we've got is the fruit and veg section. Okay, so I'm just going to walk through this. So at the front we've got apples, bananas, grapes, we have frozen fruit, we have these mini tangerines, or whatever they are, oranges, avocado, and then for vegetable sources we've only really got peppers and onion. Okay, so when it comes to fruit and veg, a large part of my fruit and veg portion is going to be fruit, because it's well better, packed full of much more nutrients. Got a little Cajun seasoning here because we use that a shit lot. Definitely recommend getting that. Adding that to your chicken and rice is going to make it taste 10 out of 10. And then this is the interesting part, okay? So, for the carb portion, all we've got is bagels. We have potatoes in the fridge. There's also sweet potato in there. And then we have rice in the cupboard. If you look at my actual full week, the only carb sources I'm really having is going to be fruit and veg, potatoes, bagels and rice. The rest of it all comes from basically meats, fruit and veg, and yep, that's pretty much it. So I tend to go for like not a lot of processed carbs. So like processed carbs would be the bagels, but then like good kind of easy, nice quality carbs would be your potatoes and like your rice. I'm just going to show you what rice I go for. So I tend to go for this rice, the boil in the bag. You can use the microwave rice with the microwave rice because it's so quickly available. What you find is a bit of the quality goes down, so that's why I like the boil in the bag, and it's literally just rice. If you look at the ingredient labels, it literally just says rice, nothing else. Basically trying to limit the processed foods, and looking at this, honestly I'm actually pretty impressed. There's like bagels there, and that's it. We have got pasta actually, so we'll maybe use that at one point, but pretty happy with that. So that's a healthy food shop. We're making gains for literally £45 for 2 people over the case of 4 or 5 days, so you can definitely do it for yourself for £20 a day. How much do you think you could shop? How much do you think you could get a food shop in for yourself for like 45 days trying to be healthy?
£25.
I think that is right, man. So cheap as fuck, easy peasy. Let's go eat.